Listen up, if you literally have the current iPad mini sitting in your digital shopping cart right now, I need you to take your hand off the mouse and slowly back away. Seriously, do not hit checkout just yet, because the streets are talking and the leaks for the upcoming iPad mini 8 are starting to paint a picture of a tablet that might just ruin every other device you own. Okay, maybe that is a bit dramatic, but as your resident tech friend, I have to keep you in the loop. Apple is finally gearing up to give their neglected middle child the glow-up of the century. We are talking monumental upgrades that fans have been begging for. But, and there is always a massive but when dealing with Apple, your wallet is absolutely going to feel this one. Let us talk about the screen first, because this has been the single biggest pain point for years. We all love the 8-inch form factor. It is literally the perfect size for reading a book on the couch, or grinding out some games on a long flight, without your hands getting totally numb. But that old LCD panel, yeah, it was starting to feel a little ancient, especially when you put it next to the gorgeous, vibrant displays on the brand new Pro models. Well, according to the latest supply chain whispers, Apple is finally calling up Samsung and ordering shiny new OLED panels specifically for the iPad mini 8. Yes, OLED. Imagine booting up your favorite games or watching a moody sci-fi movie in bed at midnight. With actual true deep blacks, the contrast is going to be absolutely insane, and the HDR colors will finally pop exactly the way they deserve to. But here comes the classic Apple compromise, so brace yourself. To keep the manufacturing costs from completely skyrocketing into orbit, they are probably using what is called a single-stack OLED panel. What does that mean in plain English? It means we are highly likely to be stuck with a 60 Hz refresh rate. I know. Hearing that in 2026 feels like a total crime against our eyeballs. But Apple clearly loves to keep that buttery smooth. 120 Hz ProMotion technology locked firmly behind their expensive Pro paywall. Now, let us move under the hood, because the performance leap we are looking at here is actually kind of terrifying for a device this small. The current Mini rocks the A19 Pro chip, which is basically like dropping a sports car engine inside a tiny golf cart. It is wildly fast. But the iPad mini 8 leaks are pointing to a massive generational jump, going straight to the A19 Pro, or possibly even an A20 chip built on a crazy efficient 2nm process. If we actually get that A20 chip, you're looking at a cool 15% raw speed boost and up to 30% better battery efficiency. Why on earth does a tiny reading tablet need the processing power of a MacBook? 2 words, Apple Intelligence. All those fancy new on-device AI features need some serious heavy lifting, and Apple wants this little guy to handle complex tasks without turning into a literal space heater in your hands. Plus, if you're into heavy mobile gaming, this thing is going to deliver console-level frame rates in a device that fits in your jacket pocket. We also have a small but absolutely massive design tweak coming. The overall look and 8-inch size will stay exactly the same, which is totally fine because the flat-edge design still looks incredibly clean. But they are finally moving the front-facing camera to the landscape edge, so when you prop it up sideways to FaceTime your mom or take a quick Zoom meeting, you will not look like you're staring off into a parallel universe anymore. It is a small aesthetic change, but a huge quality of life upgrade. Alright, it is time to rip the band-aid off. Let us talk about the price tag and the release date. For years, the base Mini has been sitting pretty at $499, but throwing in a custom OLED screen and a bleeding-edge piece of silicon is definitely not cheap. Top analysts are predicting a nasty price bump to around $549, or maybe even pushing it right to the edge at $599. That officially makes it the most expensive base model Mini in Apple history. As for when you can actually get your hands on it, patience is the key here. The current leaks are aiming at a late 2026 release, probably launching right alongside the iPhone 18 lineup to make full use of that A20 chip. So, here's the big question I want to ask you guys. If Apple actually drops this OLED, super-powered tiny beast, but slaps a $600 price tag on it, are you taking the bait? Is it the perfect travel companion? Or is that 60 Hz screen an absolute deal-breaker for you at that premium price point? Drop your brutally honest thoughts in the comments and let us argue about it down there. And hey, if you want to stay ahead of all the crazy tech leaks coming our way, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. I will catch you in the next one.